What does value error, cannot reindex from a duplicate axis mean? I am getting a value error column cannot reindex from a duplicate axis when I am trying to set an index to a certain value. I tried to reproduce this with a simple example, but I could not do it. Here is my session inside of iptrace. I have a data frame with string index, and integer columns, float values. However, when I try to create some index for some of all columns, I am getting value error column cannot reindex from a duplicate axis error. I created a small data frame with the same characteristics, but was not able to reproduce the problem. What could I be missing? I don't really understand what value error column cannot reindex from a duplicate axis means. What does this error message mean? Maybe this will help me diagnose the problem, and this is most answerable part of my question. Here is the error. I tried to reproduce this with a simple example, but I failed.
This error usually rises when you join, assign to a column when the index has duplicate values. Since you are assigning to a row, I suspect that there is a duplicate value in affinity_matrix.columns, perhaps not shown in your question.
As others have said, you've probably got duplicate values in your original index. To find them, do this. df.index.duplicated.
Indices with duplicate values often arise if you create a data frame by concatenating other data frames. If you don't care about preserving the values of your index, and you want them to be unique values, when you concatenate the data, set ignore_index equals true. Alternatively, to overwrite your current index with a new one, instead of using df.reindex, set
Simple fix. Run this before grouping. Thanks to this GitHub comment for the solution.
For people who are still struggling with this error, it can also happen if you accidentally create a duplicate column with the same name. Remove duplicate columns like so.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.